Happy Sunday, good people. It's a great day. We've got an exciting week coming up, and the time of me filming this weekend recap would just so happen to fit perfectly with a senior trip that I am going on this weekend. So I'd be crazy if I didn't recap some of that while I'm on here with you guys. This is a very important and going to be a fun vlog. My parents are going as chaperones, so it'll be cool to experience this together as a family for my senior year. And then my sister is going, and we've been on vacations together, you know, slept in the same room and everything, but it's been all within the state of Florida. And this time we are flying to another state together for the first time. So a lot of firsts as sisters, which will be the highlight in addition to all the fun memories that will be made. So that's just a little preview into this weekend and what you're going to see later in the vlog. I am giving y'all time to guess where we're going, but for now, it's church day. I am sending my love and prayers to my second pastor, Pastor E. Dewey Smith Jr. of House of Hope Atlanta, as he just experienced the loss of his father. I remember when his mom passed away and now his dad, and honestly, when I saw the post on Instagram the other day, my heart honestly sank. And I know the next several weeks and months will look different, but I've been with House of Hope Atlanta not just for a good time, but a long time. And so we are all in this together. So it's a new month. It's the last month of the first quarter. And recently I've just been focused on God's beauty, his sovereignty, and just everything that he does has just been so beautiful, and it's a beautiful season of life for me. This morning I had to take a flashback to this archive from House of Hope from December 2022 when one of my favorite worship leaders and male vocalists, Lawrence Flowers, led the song Isn't He Beautiful by Rich Tolbert.
Be exalted, be lifted high, Father, you get the glory, King of heaven be glorified. All creation, they're gonna testify. You're Jehovah, the Lord Most High. And we say, holy, yeah, holy, Lord God. Somebody say, be exalted, be lifted high. Oh, King of heaven, yeah. Be glorified. All creation, oh, they're gonna testify. That you're open your eyes so you can see the beautiful yes of the Lord. His grace is beauty, his love is beauty, his mercy is beauty. Oh, isn't it beautiful? The way that he found me, the way that he kept me, the way that he kept me. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Eyes like fire, hair like wool, feet like brass. Isn't it beautiful? Eyes like fire, hair like wool, feet like brass. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I remember how he saved me. All creation they're gonna testify that you're Jehovah, the Lord Most High. Yeah, can we do it? That you're the Lord Most, 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 the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord.
Let me tell y'all something. I love in-person worship. I'm a church girl who loves, the congregational aspect, but it doesn't hit the same as church in the pandemic, especially with House of Hope Atlanta. Just those praise and worship sessions that gave us the raw emotions and experiences of that time, and I love going back from time to time just because those praise and worship moments carry so much significance for the season of life that we were in and has contributed to who we are today, and that's beautiful. So we don't have just an exciting week coming up, but we've got an exciting month as a whole. It's almost time for spring break and then prom, my last prom, but as it relates to this month as a whole, it is International Women's Month. I'll be sharing later this week about the influential women in my life, but needless to say, it's a whole celebration of so many things going on around here. But speaking of celebration, yesterday I celebrated somebody that means so much to me. My bestie brother, it was his birthday. He's my best friend, the brother I never had, my ride or die, partner in crime, my voice of reason, my bodyguard. Like, words can't describe how blessed I am to have such an amazing best friend. We've been through some of our best and worst moments together, and we've learned from each other, cried with each other, laughed with each other, and just so much more, and we are locked in. Being friends has honestly saved me in ways that could never adequately be put into words, and I'm just so grateful for our bond. He is one of many who came into my life at the start of freshman year and just really showed me the definition of a best friend, and I thought I knew what a best friend was before, but the way that I've experienced it since the start of high school has been beyond incredible. As y'all can see, March is off to a great start and a good note with so many things and people worth celebrating, and I have more exciting news to share with you guys probably on Tuesday. I'm moving a little slower this morning. We've got an early morning at church because my parents have a meeting, so let's finish up this makeup. What's up, good people? It is time for our Monday music moment. I introduced this to you guys like on the spot in last weekend recap, and it's just highlighting a music moment that I love, that I keep in the archives frequently, that just speaks to me. And this Monday for our music moment, we have Tim Bowman Jr. and Faith City Music. Now, if you know anything about the Tim Bowman Jr. and Faith City Music, every single year, their tributes are what we live for during Black History Month, which was last month. And there's just something about their covers and arrangements of classic hits that have just been a staple in gospel music and in people's lives. So among all the tributes that were done last month, one that really stuck with me and pulls heavily on my heartstrings is the one for William Murphy. I grew up with VHS tapes and DVDs of the live recordings of some of William Murphy's greatest albums and hits from these albums, and so I could really appreciate this masterpiece of a tribute. So the whole tribute is about 15 minutes long. I'm sharing with you guys just some of my top favorite moments from those 15 minutes.
Come on, all over the world, we want to see you. I just want to say this. Y'all remember, say, let the glory of the Lord, rise among us. Let the glory of the Lord rise among us. Let the praises of the King rise among us. Let it rise. Hey, lift your voice and declare. Nobody like it. Touch the world. Touch the world. Touch the world in the now. Get that going bigger. Touch the world. Like you. I remember Bishop said it like this. Perfect, but I've sure been faithful. God's got a blessing, and I know that He knows that He's able. I got a seed in the ground that He's blessing. No more stressing. I got a seed in the ground, and it's growing. Come on, you say, this is my seed for grace, favor. I want you to prophesy to somebody. Say, this is my seed. This is my reaping season. To reap what I sown. I want you to prophesy. Bishop said, everything is working together for my good. Everything is working together. Oh, yeah. It's good. What is it, y'all? What is it, y'all? I said, it's working. It's good. Last time, it's good. I see you. Say, the Lord's my light and salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I be afraid? The Lord is my light and salvation. Tell me. I can't hear you in the balcony. I'll wait on you. What it looks like, doesn't matter what it feels like. declaration Bishop asked us to make. Say, I will remain. I can't hear you tell. Confident. I need everybody in the sound of my voice to shout in this room. We set our hope on you. We set our hope on your love. We set our hope on the one who is the everlasting God. You are the everlasting God.
The way Tim Bowman and Faith City just masterfully shut me up, because when I say I was in so much shock the first at least 5 times that I had to listen again and again and again for my brain to fully calibrate and like just comprehend what I was feeling and hearing. And that Tim Bowman, he makes me more sick than I care to admit, honestly. So Let It Rise, that's a church classic, okay? I mean, we wore that out back in my day, okay? Awesome, and the remix, which not many people know about, which there's a remix to that song when he added, so when Tim added Search the World, There's Nobody Like You from the remix, I was like, that's my childhood. Then It's Working. Tim was singing that verse like he wanted me to believe that it's working for my good. I cried on that one too. And Everlasting God, oh, period. That is not all they did in this tribute, guys. Like, I'm missing a few songs, but y'all should see the way they ended this tribute on their YouTube channel, because from beginning to end is just nothing but goodness. I'm not even gonna tell y'all like my church kids what song they did last, because they tore that thing up. Anyways, that is it for my Monday music moment. It is Tuesday. It is time for a recap within this weekend recap. Y'all have missed a lot, but not much at the same time since the Valentine's edition of Weekend Recap. The week after Valentine's Day, without a doubt, was amazing. More amazing than I could have ever imagined or expected. But I ended the week by going to FASC with SGA. Shout out to D1. It was hectic at times, but it was very, very fun. And that was from that Friday to Sunday. Monday was like our shopping day, and I shopped my heart out, y'all. Like, even brought back some stuff for my sister too. About 2 to 3 hours before getting home, because we got home on Monday night, I found out that I got Hall of Fame. Mind you, a week and a half prior to this, I was in the 3-way tie. So when I found out that we were voting for runoff, anxiety was high. And my brother, who is always like my voice of reason, always calming me down, he was like, don't worry. And I think going to FASC kind of just distracted me from the whole fact that I was in the 3-way tie. So minutes before finding out I won Hall of Fame and the runoff, coming home from FASC, I took a car nap and I woke up and we were at a gas station, and I just grabbed my phone and I went right inside the gas station. But then I stood in line because it was a 1-stall bathroom. Right, great. And I looked at my phone and I get a notification that my school posted on their Instagram. And then under that, I see my trauma dump bestie, I like to call her. She texted me, "Congratulations, Queen." And I'm like, wait, what? And so I go look on the post that I saw before I saw her message, and there I go. I am in a Hall of Fame. And then I go to my school email, and I see all the names of the people that won Hall of Fame and speaker of, or inspirational speaker, or valedictorian and salutatorian and all that stuff. And I was just like, oh my stinking cow. Now, let me just tell y'all something. This winning Hall of Fame is a manifestation of my Pop's words during my sophomore year before he passed away, we would have conversations about the future, and he always told me, I cannot wait for your senior year to see you be Pep Club president, Hall of Fame, and on homecoming court. Those were his 3 things that was stuck in his mind that I was destined to have. So here I am, senior year, I'm Pep Club president, just won Hall of Fame, was on homecoming court. It's like he knew, like he predicted my entire senior year and passed away before he got the opportunity and chance to see it all come true. And so that just shows how much he believed in me and wanted to see me do everything that I possibly could. He's definitely always the missing piece of these very exciting moments in my life, but there's no doubt in my mind that he would be proud of all of this. It's a very exciting and emotional time because he literally was the first person that I wanted to call when I found out. But yeah, that's been one of the most recent highlights of my academic life.
Good morning, it's Thursday. It's a good day to go to New York. It is currently 5:05. I think I got maybe 4 hours of sleep.
Guys, I don't think that it's fully sunk in yet that we are in New York.
Gracias. Dankeschön. Merci. 감사합니다. Thank you.
the next day.
What's up, guys? We are back in our hotel after doing a 6-hour tour. I'm about to take a nap because we are going to a Broadway show tonight, so getting rebooted for that. So I'm about to take a quick nap. I've sent a couple texts, caught up with some family back at home, and sent pictures and everything. I'm homesick, kind of, not really. I don't know. It comes off and on. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, but like I know I am ready to be home too, because New York, everything is so fast paced, and Florida I thought was fast paced, but it is a lot slower than it is here. So I am ready to be home in that sense, and also back with my people and just kind of share different highlights and recaps and all that stuff. So it's just been an up and down of homesick, but nothing too major. So, but anyways, it's nap time for me. I just want to say my hair on this trip, like, so cutesy and pretty. I started curling my hair differently. I don't know if y'all could tell in yesterday's pictures, but I started curling less of my ends, so I stopped like about here, and I love it. It's been great. And then I put it in flexi rod, so I would have to re-curl it this morning, and I had more time to eat breakfast this morning, so I put them in the flexi rods, and they're still like giving that like look that I had with the curly hair. So yeah. Friday night, We went to go see Wicked, and it was super good. And then we walked around through Times Square and made it back to our hotel, as you guys can see. And tomorrow we get to sleep in a little bit later, so I'm very happy about getting my 8 to 9.5 hours of sleep, especially for all the walking that we did today, because we did do a tour. That's where all of the videos and photos came from. So lots of touring, lots of sightseeing, and New York is big. Like, we haven't seen it all, and we won't on this trip, which means we have to come back a lot more times, but hey, I'm fine with that. But anyways, it's been a great trip so far. I honestly thought today was Thursday. Like, in my mind, I've been thinking today's Thursday and it's Friday. And so tomorrow is Saturday, but tomorrow feels like it's gonna be Friday to me. Like, my whole week has just been like so backed up, but in the best way possible, because I'm in New York. Anyways, it's gonna be a shower and some food and some sleep. So what's up, good people? It's Saturday. Today is our last like full day of just enjoying ourselves, and today is shopping day actually, and doing whatever we want to do, because Thursday we got here and then we did the Empire State Building. Yesterday was a 6-hour long tour with lunch in between, and then we went to go see Wicked after like a 3-hour break in our hotel. Today is shopping and going to Central Park. Tomorrow we come home. I am excited. I really am. Like, this trip I really haven't missed anybody, but I am ready to be home at the same time. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's just kind of how I am. Like, I've loved it here, but New York is like such a fast-paced life that I would not want to live. I'm ready to go back to Florida where it's warm. So yeah. And listen here, we are taking a break from the New York content just for a quick second, because listen, it's a very special day. It's International Women's Day, and like I do every year, I am here to kind of honor and just highlight some of the special women in my life that mean so much to me and have contributed to the person I am today. So let's talk. And the faster we get through this, the faster we get back to New York. Starting off with the first group of women that I would like to highlight, my godmothers. I chose them along with their husbands, of course, to be my godparents when I turned 16. Each godmom, specifically, like our relationship, like all of them, they're just so sweet, so loving and supportive. They've been in my life for all of my life. They have never tried and attempted to take the place of my mom, but they've just always been that other outlet of guidance and love. And being a goddaughter honestly is a saving grace, because sometimes being the only biological child and daughter is exhausting, and it's a lot, and sometimes you have to take one for the team. If you know, you know. I haven't talked a whole lot about it this week, just because there's been a whole lot of celebration keeping me busy, and updating you guys with, you know, all that's going on, so I haven't really touched on it in this vlog. But I will say that this week as a daughter has been, you know, there's been a lot of run-ins, some mental breakdowns, some tears. So yeah, just having godparents that are, you know, that outlet, but you can still be a daughter in a sense and be poured into. I love it here. Next group of women that I would like to highlight are my unbiological aunties. I have a ton, y'all. They come from everywhere. They're friends of my mom or dad, or you know, or church, or just through wherever. They come from everywhere, but I love them all. They have made being a niece such an amazing thing again. This auntie niece relationship is such a special one, and they gave me from their heart what I lost through my own blood. And I am saying a lot without saying a lot right now, but just know that I'm saying that to say
that they have filled a void in my life and in my heart that I never imagined could be filled so effortlessly and seamlessly all at the same time. And each relationship with each auntie is different, but it's special in its own way. And we just have like our own little set of jokes, and I love it. The next group of women that I would like to highlight are my sisters, my entire sister squad. That includes little sisters, big sisters, god sisters. I mean, every last one of them, okay? I am an only child, like I mentioned earlier. And so getting to be a sister and have sisters through friendship is like such a beautiful gift to me, and it means beyond words. Starting off first though with my little sisters, having the chance to be a part of their journey coming into adulthood, as I am a couple months behind me or a couple years behind me, that's such a gift. Like there's nothing like being just a mentor and a source of strength, guidance, love, advice, and love. Just this safe place and being a safe haven and leading my girls like back into the right direction. I love all of that. You know, when I say little sisters, I mean girls who are like, you know, a couple days or months behind me, as far as age is concerned, or a couple years. Now, I love being a big sister. I love being a mentor. I love giving. I love sharing my heart. I just love being there, you know, and being present. But I also like when people are present and there for me. So that's where my older god sisters come in. Out of all three sets of godparents, I have 3 god sisters, and I love them all so very much. I love just that big little sister relationship and just that age gap, the support, the advice, the love, the time that we spend together, our conversations. It's all genuine. Now, I have a lot more little sisters than I do older sisters. So I do a lot of giving. So when it comes to spending time with my older god sisters, that's where I really, you know, get poured into, because it's like, okay, I'm not the oldest right now. I'm not responsible. The next woman in my list that I would like to highlight is my Gigi. She is like my mom's godmom, in a sense. And Gigi, she's the sweetest, and she does not replace my 2 biological paternal and maternal grandmothers. But I am grateful that I get to tag her on as like a 3rd grandmother, and it's just this special bond of relationship that we have. She accepted me from day one before we even met, you know, in person. I've known of her for a while, but it wasn't until 2023 when we met for the first time in person, and she lives 19 hours away from us. So I've only seen her in person 3 times, and in between each visit we are always, you know, video chat and all that stuff. But anytime that she is near us or she's traveling to where we're traveling, like we snatch time to go see her, whether if we sit in the hotel lobby or we go out to eat. And lastly, for a notable mention, this woman in my life, she's everything, honestly. That is my favorite singer, Mignon Bolton. She's been like an auntie figure to me for the past 15 years of my life, through every, and I do mean every phase of life. Her ministry, her voice has just been so prominent, and one of the most significant through all that I've been through up until this point. I could be happy, sad, depressed, anxious, sick, in pain, be in whatever kind of mood, and just listen to her sing. And it's just something about that voice that just gets me together, calms me down, and just like, it just does something to me. That's it. That's all. Like, I'm getting chills because like her voice, just her in general, her essence, it cannot be explained, only experienced. And what she does is so genuine and from the heart. Like, she's been such an inspiration to me forever, and she's a vocal beast. So all in all, the women that I have just now mentioned are all such an intricate part of my life, and I'm so deeply grateful for how and what they contribute to my life. And it's such a precious gift that I'm very blessed and grateful to experience. It means beyond words. So that's it for Women's Day. Just wanted to celebrate by taking time to highlight and honor the women that mean the most to me. And now back to New York content.
What's up, good people? My hair's in a claw clip today. Listen, it's Monday. It's a bad hair day for sure. It's windy outside. Pretty sure y'all can tell I'm at school. No Times Square over here. I'm back home. We made it yesterday afternoon, and kind of just chilled the rest of the day after coming home. But it's been a great week. Honestly, when I noticed that the calendar fell just perfect at the time that Weekend Recap was going to be aired, and like how all of the events came together, I was just like, oh, this is perfect. So you guys have seen a pretty good week in my life. Hopefully y'all can hear me because these school buses are kind of loud, and I am walking to parking because it's the end of the school day. But anyways, I loved New York. It was so fun. It was such a great time. So short, but still grateful that I got to, dip in and dip out, take a bite of the Big Apple. But anyways, I am very happy to be home, very happy to be back in my element, in my routine, with all my favorite people that I love so dearly. But yeah, I'm just so excited to see all my family this week at church, and just be with everybody and talk about the trip with them and show pictures and all that stuff, because they've been dying to see it. The only bad thing that happened to me from this trip was that my ankles are very swollen from all the walking that we did. So I currently have on a ankle brace. Yesterday in the airport, I could barely walk. It was so bad, but they're better today, so I am walking. Yay. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this week with me. It's been a great week, busy week. Hopefully you enjoyed all the New York stuff. Well, I love you guys. I will see you next week.